What is up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. So as you can see, we're on the Dallas Cowboys homepage. I took them through a season doing my unique challenges, right? So we did a unique challenge. So with that challenge, as you can see, we finished the season 13-3, right? We won the division. So what was the challenge with this team? Alright, well, in the last video, I first thought just take out Emmitt Smith, right? But then I got thinking, I was like, no, I don't think that's quite enough. Okay? So I took out Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman. So we went with Babe Laufenberg at quarterback, okay? AKA the Pepperoni Bambino. Alright, so I kind of did a collaboration with my viewer Wargasm on the name, on Babe's nickname. Okay, he first said the not so great Bambino. I was like, okay, pretty good. But then as we got playing through the season here with him, I couldn't really use that name, the not so great, because he actually played really good here. Now we're going to look at his stats here. He finished the season 74% completed, 74.5 to be exact, 3,329 yards, 34 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, 24 rushes for 183 yards, a 7.6 yard average, and 5 rushing touchdowns. So we couldn't go with the not so great Bambino because, as you can see, the numbers don't lie. He played pretty spicy through the season, right? So that's where I was like, okay. And just looking at his picture, his profile picture, and yeah, we did get there were some stories touched around. He liked to eat pepperoni during practice, so it's like, yeah, he played spicy through the season, so yeah, the name fits. The Pepperoni Bambino, Babe Laufenberg. So yeah, had a great season for us, actually. Better than a lot of people would expect for, his stats. Like I said, he is on excellent right now, so, his pass control is 50, but I believe his pass control probably would be maybe 38 on average. Yeah, either 25 or 38. So he's about rated the same as Hostetler, maybe a little bit better, maybe one notch. But so yeah, he had a great season for us. Played his heart out. So yeah, there we go. So let's just go down through the stats here. Let's go to, so we'll see, you can see Troy Aikman, no stats, and he is, he's even on bad. I think he's on bad shape there because he probably got depressed. He didn't get to play this year. And Emmitt Smith, no stats. So there you go. So yeah, good old Babe Laufenberg, the Pepperoni Bambino. Alright, so we already went over his numbers. Tommy Aggie, he was just kind of here and there, mainly on returns a lot, but he did have 10 runs for 54 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. He kind of was like a fullback, because he was in the number 2 spot a lot sometimes. 6 catches, 142 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air. So, when he was in there, he made some plays for us. Here was our main running back, Alonzo Highsmith. 116 attempts, 833 yards, 11 touchdowns on the ground. Also 14 catches for 280 yards and a receiving touchdown. So he was our main running back. Now I will say this, you don't see the stat, the stat doesn't show up on here, but he did fumble quite a bit. Almost at least once a game. So it's like, it was kind of like, he would make plays for us, but then he'd, cough it up. So yeah, he was kind of mixed feelings there towards Alonzo Highsmith. But again, pretty good, solid season overall. You know, even though he had the fumbling problem a lot of times. Robert Perriman did come in and do spot duty, and he is actually going to be our starting running back tonight, because we are having a game tonight, because he is on excellent, so he's a 44 speed. So he did come on late in the season, so he did have 36 runs for 216 yards, or 219, sorry, 6-yard average, 5 rushing touchdowns, also 5 catches for 105 yards and a receiving touchdown. So yeah, Robert Perriman was making plays for us. Kelvin Martin, I expected him to have a better season than he did. You know, good old Kmart, but still pretty good though. 21 catches. He was our deep guy. You know, 21 catches, 799 yards, and 12 receiving touchdowns. Michael Irvin almost made 1,000 yards. Almost. 32 catches, 981 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Playmaker was having a good year. Alexander Wright did come in towards the end of the year because our tight end Jay Novacek got hurt. So there you see his numbers: 12 catches, 207 yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns. But he did do a lot of returns on kickoff and punts. 10 kickoffs, 161 yards, 18 punts, 262 yards. Okay, James Dixon, he just came in at the very last game of the year against the Falcons. He came in and he did snag a 50-yard touchdown pass, and that was it. That's all he had for the season. Because like I said, you got those other guys, and even Alexander Wright's better rated than him. But when Novacek got hurt, then Wright got in his spot, and then that left an opening for Dixon to come in, and bam, he made the most of him and got a 50-yarder. So here's our tight end Jay Novacek, who's injured right now. He got hurt on the last play of the game against the Eagles in Week 16. Last play of the game. I just shouldn't have really, shouldn't have happened because it was out of reach anyway. But just one of those things. But anyways, he had 29 catches, 765 yards, and 3 touchdowns. It's like, for the amount of, I thought he would have had at least a few more touchdowns, because with the amount of catches he had, 29 catches there, I believe that's more than any. Okay, Irvin had 32, so almost as much as Irvin, but you can see Irvin had 10 touchdowns, but Novacek only had 3. But like I said, that's just the way it went. He'd make big plays for us, but get tackled down to 5. So then then we're gonna pitch it out to Highsmith or Perriman or Aggie for on the ground. So that's kind of how it went for Novacek. Rob Awalt saw no action. He was the only guy besides Aikman and Smith that were, because I didn't play them. All right, our field goal kicker Ken Willis had a good season, hit all 62 extra points, and he was 12 out of 13 on field goals. So pretty good season for Mr. Ken Willis. Our punter Mike Jackson only punted 5 times throughout the whole year, and that's playing it straight. If it was 4th down, I'd punt. So we we did have pretty good. Our offense was pretty good. With the Pepperoni Bambino calling the shots. All right, let's go to the defense here. Tony Tolbert, he had 1 sack. Danny Noonan, 2 sacks. Daniel Stubb, 10 sacks. That's a lot for a defensive lineman. Ken Norton, 4 sacks. Eugene Lockhart, 5 sacks. Jimmy Jones, 3 sacks. And Jack Del Rio, 4 sacks. Manny Hendricks, he had nothing. Like I said, because again, for a challenge purposes, right, I don't control the best guys on defense too. So Isaac Holt just had 1 interception. This is the guy I controlled, Ray Horton. He had 2 sacks and 1 interception. I controlled him all year, and that's all I was able to get, right? So, because he's not, his numbers look good there, 63 speed and 56 interceptions, but that's on excellent, though. When he's on average, he's not that great. But I basically controlled him no matter what, regardless if he was on bad or average or bad, which he was sometimes. that's when we struggled. So there you go. There's a offense and defensive stats. So let's first check, go to the standings in our division. So there you see we won the division at 13-3. Giants and Eagles made the playoffs at 9-7. So we got to go through some games and see who we're going to be playing. But offensive rankings, we ranked number 9 overall total offense. Number 6 through the air, right? So we was actually worse on the ground game. 23 rushing. So yeah. Defense, we had the number 1 defense in the league. Let's go to the NFL leaders. So yes, the Pepperoni Bambino, Babe Loffenberg, was the number 1 rated quarterback in the league this year with a 202.6 rating. Pretty well ahead of even Joe Montana there, who was number 2 at a 177 rating, right? So yeah, 34 touchdowns, only 7 picks. That's getting it done, you know what I mean? That's getting it done. See, we was the leading, Saxon was the leading punter with the 57-yard average, so still Pro Cop of the Jets has the edge there for that 71-yard average. And let's see, maybe punt returns. Yeah, Alexander Wright, number 1 punt returner there with a 14.5-yard average. So he did good on the punt returns for us. And that's pretty much it for the leaders there. Because our sack guys. This is one thing I did want to point out. Rushing, right? Now this ain't pertaining to us, but yeah, the number 22 ranked runner was none other than Randall Cunningham of the Eagles there with 62 attempts for 843 yards and 15 rushing touchdowns. So yeah, he was on fire kind of. Let's go to his check him out on his page. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, Eagles, and it's like, man, that's Cunningham. And it's like, man, 843 yards and 15 rushing touchdowns. So one of them was against us too. They were one of the games we lost in week 16. Could have won. We was on our way to a comeback. We were down 28-10. We came back and made it 28-24. Okay. And we needed the ball back one more time. And Ken Norton had Cunningham in his grasp. I didn't do a dive, right? So I just went up to him and got on him. But, Ken Norton doesn't have the hitting power to, take him down, just like that. You got to, wrestle him down when the hitting power is not very good. And I was wrestling with him, but one of his linemen came and biffed me off of him. And that freed Cunningham up, and he did a 50-yard run, and that basically was game over, because we needed the ball back, wasn't much time left. It was 3rd down, and it's man, we almost came back on him, but it's yep, should have used one of the middle linebackers that had better hitting power, and they would have sacked Cunningham just right there, without having to do a dive, right? So, yeah, that was a tough loss for us against those Eagles. 28-24 was the final, So, anyways, that's our season summary. So, let's go through the other games and see who's moving on and who we're going to be playing. So, one game already has been played. That is the Dolphins beat the Oilers in the wild card round, 35-21. All right, so let's continue here. Chicago Bears and New York Giants. Always a tough game between those two with them two defenses. The Giants, 24-13. So the winner moves on to face the 49ers in the divisional round. I could see that happening, that score. AFC wild card, Bengals Steelers. Ooh, the Bengals. Eagles 34-20 over the Steelers. Snoozer losers. Bengals moving on to the divisional to take on Buffalo. Let's continue. Vikings, Eagles. We will play the winner of this game. I got a feeling it's going to be the Eagles for some reason. Yep. What? Yep. What did I tell you? Huh? It figures, right? It just figures. And so hopefully we'll get some payback, right? Hopefully we'll get them this time. All right, 27-21 over the Vikings. Raiders, Dolphins, divisional round. Ooh, the Raiders, 24-17. Bo Jackson, pretty big day. 13 carries, 113 yards. Raiders moving on to the AFC Championship game. Yep, Niners, Giants. That's a toss-up. It could go either way. Man, those Niners again, huh? Oh, they're always there. Always, it's like if you're in the playoffs and on the NFC side, it's like you a lot of times are going to have to deal with these guys. Niners big, 34-10 over the Giants. Back to the AFC. Bengals, Bills in the divisional. That's an interesting game. Whoa, the Bengals! I'm going to say that's an upset, 30-14. Jim Kelly had 3 interceptions. That's big. Ickey Woods, a big day, 97 yards on 12 carries. And the Bengals did hold Thurman Thomas to 56 yards rushing. So, yeah. Tim McGee, big day, 3 catches, 111 yards. Boomer Esiason, big day, 241 yards passing. Bengals moving on. That's an impressive win over a good team. All right, it's our game. Cowboys, Eagles. Right? I think I'm going to go to my playbook, though, because with that defensive line, that bootleg I don't know. It's like I love that play, but just sometimes it don't work against those teams. So I guess I'll go ahead and keep it, or maybe go to a different play action, but straight back. Yeah, we'll try that. That play action pass there. Alright guys, it's game time. This is our lineup. So hopefully Jay Novacek comes back this game. If not, then we're going to have to just go with who we got there. James Dixon right now, 50-38. See, he's rated better than Wright. So we're going to leave it like it is unless Jay comes back. Okay, no Jay Novacek, so we're going to have to at least go this game without him. So we're going to have to work a little bit harder, I guess. Other guys are going to have to step up more. Welcome to Texas Stadium, Cowboys Eagles divisional round. The winner faces the 49ers in the championship game. Eagles win the toss, elect to receive. Ken Willis gets us underway. Oh man, he faked me out. Thought he was going to run, looked like he was going to. Because he's dangerous on there, running in. Throwing it. Eagles on the move early. All right. See right there, at least Ray Horton has since he's on excellent, he has the hitting power. He can put Cunningham down without having to do a dive tackle. So, nice. Again, see? Gotta make you work for it.
Ready, down, put.
Alright, they did a pitch out to Sherman, try to catch us off guard. The defense was there. Alright. Kick is up. Eagles on the board. At least we held them to 3 there. Tommy Aggie to return. Not too good of a return there. 38-69. Let's put what about Highsmith? Yeah, but he's not with his fumbling. No, not with his fumbling. We're going to try something. Let's put old Rob Awalt in on the kickoff. See what he does. He hasn't touched the ball. He hasn't seen action all year. We're going to give him a chance today. So, there we go. Aggie's 44-25, and he's 44, yeah. So, I'll put Aggie in there. All right.
Ready, down, put.
Babe Laufenberg leads the offense onto the field. Robert Perriman, pretty good run.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
Michael Irvin with a catch over the middle. There's James Dixon making a play for us.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
Get off me! Get off me, you cube! Almost made a play, almost, but...
Ready, down, put.
Yes! Tommy Aggie with a big play! Nice!
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
Okay, guys, 3rd and 6. Come on, we need a play.
Ready, down, put.
I think he's short. Dang it, he's short. 4th and inches. And the Cowboys are going for it.
Ready, down, put.
In there! Yeah! Sometimes you just got a feeling and you gotta go for it, right? And with that, the Cowboys have the lead! That was a heck of a drive, too, wasn't it? Heck of a drive for the Cowboys offense.
Ready, down, put.
Cunningham's going deep. Incomplete. 3rd and 8.
Ready, down, put.
Danny Noonan with the sack. Forces the punt. Alexander Wright back to receive the punt. Almost turned the corner, but not quite.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
He's throwing deep for Michael Irvin. Oh, Michael couldn't come up with it. And he made a great. The Bambino made a great play, avoided, the Reggie White had a rush, he evaded him, but.
Ready, down, put.
Throwing deep for K March. He makes the play. Ooh! Big play for the Cowboys. Made a guy miss. Big Blofferberg, the pepperoni Bambino, leads his team to another score. Texas Stadium is rocking right now.
Ready, down, put.
Oops. 36 seconds on the clock. Can the Eagles get anything before the half? Third and 3.
Ready, down, put.
Now they got the first down, but the only time for one more play here was 6 seconds on the clock.
Ready, down, put.
And that's the half. Well, second quarter goes to the Cowboys. 14 points. Nice. You gotta get me a drink here. Got me a cotton candy bang. What y'all drinking out there tonight?
The crowds are thinning out at the snack bar, folks, and there are still 3 minutes till showtime. You can easily make it for something that'll just hit the spot. How about it? Don't waste a second of refreshment time. You'll find such an appetizing assortment of refreshments at the snack bar, you won't be able to decide what to ask for first. All of your snack bar favorites are there, including fresh peanuts, hot popcorn, and candy of all kinds. And believe us, you've never eaten better hot dogs, crisper French fries, or more delicious buttered popcorn.
Ready, down, put.
He's going deep. Incomplete.
Ready, down, put.
Another good run by Robert Perriman.
Ready, down, put.
Ah. That had potential there, but they
Ready,
too many
down,
guys there.
put.
Hit as he throws. He got it to Kmart again. He's tackled at the 3. At the 4, excuse me.
Ready, down, put.
Ooh. Second and goal from the 2. Ooh, Tommy Aggie is met at the goal line, but he didn't. That was close. He didn't cross the plane. They're saying. He fumbles the ball. Are you kidding me? Eagles recover it in the end zone for a touchback. Oh wow, that's. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. It's intercepted by Ray Horton. On the very next play, the defense makes a big play for us. Nice. Trying to play the cat and mouse game with the defensive back because he's like trying to bait me, you know. By that time, I'm getting sacked, and now we're facing 3rd and 16. All right, let's send out the field goal unit, see if it can give us 3. Kick is up. He got it. All right. Yeah, the Eagles' defense is, you know, they poured on the adrenaline a little bit, so our offense kind of stalled there a little bit. Still got 3 out of it. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Eagles down by 2 touchdowns. Can they make a comeback? Oh no, I got roller barreled. And that's what Cunningham can do to you. So yeah, those yards he had, those over 800 rushing yards on the season's no joke, right? Just seen it right there yourself firsthand. Yes, nice run! Robert Perriman. Nice run, man. The Pepperoni Bambino runs for the first down. He's out there making plays for his team. Dang it. See, there's so much going on. I'm avoiding the defensive lineman while trying to wait till my guy comes open because that defensive back's like moving around. I'm going for it. Come on, Michael Irvin. Dang it. 3rd and 20. Barely got rid of it. Kmart has it. He's tackled at the 3. So here we are again down here. Can we put it away? Can we put the Eagles away? Robert Perriman takes it in for 3 yards out. That was a huge drive, wasn't it? A huge drive.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
4th and 2, 11 seconds on the clock.
Punt, 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 punt.
Ah. Well, they got another one on us. Made it, that'll make the final score look better. But bottom line is we're moving on. Like I said, we could have had 31 points if it wasn't for that fumble at the freaking goal line. But Tommy Yagi did an Ernest Biner, right? But the bottom line is we're moving on, guys. Tough win. Hey, things happen in this game, playoffs, especially in playoffs, right? Things happen, so you just got to kind of adjust and deal with it. It's just what you got to do. Alright, so we're winners tonight. Let's go ahead and okay guys, back to the home page. So we got a big win tonight over this Eagles in the divisional round, and now we're moving on to face the 49ers in the championship game. That Cowboys Niners championship game. So you can't get much better than that, right? Always some classic matchups there. But yeah, that game, it was kind of a different game. It was their defense was getting pressure on me quite often. Between the pressure and the coverage, because like a guy could be open, but then it's like he ain't open all the time, because there was they had a defensive back just like kind of all over the place, and if you would throw it at the wrong time, could be a pick. So it's like, yeah, sometimes took some sacks when I didn't want to. It's like, but I just ran out of time, So we had to settle for 3 there, and then but we just kept plugging, and we just, like I said, pretty good win, pretty good win. So if you're watching this, Josh, I'm sure you'll sure you enjoyed this one, huh, man? So anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video tonight. Thanks once again for joining me. It's always good having you and interacting with you in the chat. So leave me your thoughts in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is your first time to the channel, chat, subscribe, then the bell ding ding, so you're notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro and come Lord Jesus.